I just opened my door and seen all these cars. I came my door.
Welcome to Clarksdale, Mississippi, home of America's most greatest talent, home of America's most beautiful people, a place where sometimes it's so much shooting, you'll think of Blast Page, and black people seeing other black people as the enemy has become one of the most traditional ways. But if you only listen to politicians for your news, or if you only look this way when it's time for the blues, you'll never get to find out.
Try to join it.
There were 1 million black boys last year that wanted to play in the NBA. Of that million, only 400,000 will even make it to play high school ball. Of that 400,000, only 4,000 will be able to make it to play college ball. Of that 4,000, only 35 will make it to the NBA. Of that 35, only 7 start. And the average life in the NBA is 4 years. So the real problem is we have 1 million brothers looking for 7 full-time jobs the last 4 years. And yet last year we had 100,000 jobs available to be a computer programmer, engineer, or doctor, and only 1,000 brothers qualified. So our appeal to black males is to realize the odds. That you do most will be that you do best. I mean, we were the first doctor, not Hippocrates, Imhotep. So we have the ability either in math or science or music and sports. For that you do most will be that you do best. If you play basketball from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you'll be a very good basketball player. If you went home and went to the library, you'd be a very good scholar. We need more black male role models that will encourage our youth in math and science.
Look at where we at now. We the hardest hitters. Skilled in defense, but dumb to say it's hard to hit us. The real shall prevail. Comparsator the minstrel. Out of sight and out of mind, that's where the guards done sent him. He ain't know what all them motherfucking robbers will get him. Karma good, karma bad, it's about the cards you give her. She can work in your defense or be your opposition. So do what you gotta do, but always remember, it's so easy to be a victim of this heartless system. And whatever you do, make sure you do it with respect, cause you can't always see the ones who see you as a threat. I ain't in this for the moment, man, I'm in it for a stretch. And I ain't fucking with you suckers, man, it's just simple as that. I'm trying to move smooth, cause ain't nobody gon' live for you but you. I see that now and I really hope you can see it too. Make sure you true to your position, fuck some competition. There's some shit that you shouldn't even fucking pay attention, that's non-existent. Just stay focused on your lane and do your motherfucking thing. Tell them to step back, I ain't bothered with you. Wanna front a pack now? Don't bother, nigga. I was down bad and y'all recharged the nigga. Now we popping champagne and giving bars to liquor. Could've been locked under the jail, but nigga, God was with us. Look at where we at now. We the hardest hitters. Skilled in defense, but dumb to say it's hard to hit us. The real shall prevail. Comparsator the minstrel.
You know what the most dangerous thing in America is, right?
The real shall prevail. Comparsator the minstrel.
Nigga with a library card.
The real shall prevail. Comparsator the minstrel.
Oh, you in there. You in there like swimwear. Fat booty cheeks. You hear me? It's on, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for the raw, smooth, and cool. Everything for the... Yeah, you know how for the go.
And you can find it with my left feet first, man. Come on, and my head high, man. I threw a true grenade at they motherfucking ass, man. They still believe the lie. Man, come on, man. Man, come on, bro. Hey, it's a hierarchy to this shit, bro. Hey, the reason motherfuckers is so affected by me doing what I do is because they actually inspire. It's this anger, this hate, this jealousy, right? And y'all claws there. Now, if I bring it to you and you don't take the speaker, man, I gotta keep that motherfucker. What's the problem? Niggas is taking that speaker and listening to that music, bro. Now, they poisoning this nigga when he come around because they turning that shit up hot. Now you the only nigga ain't listening to the contamination, and you wondering why they don't fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why the conversations ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? The whole energy ain't right no more. Because the type of shit that's interesting to them ain't interesting to you. So you're going to have to draw the line in the sand because it's a war, bro. Like real talk. And I ain't talking about just with us that look like each other, bro. Them crackers don't give a fuck, bro. Whether we gangster, disciple, or vice lord, bro. That none of that shit matters to them. What matters to them is you great than a motherfucker as your butt naked ass. And if you know that, you a threat. See, when I kick that shit in that line, you could dip me in the mud, spray me off, I'm still gonna be a born king from the tribe, go hard, that's me. Man, I meant that shit. I wasn't just talking to a nigga that looked like me that's hating. I'm talking to anybody. Because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? My partner said, man, when you made that Open the Sky video, bro, you look rich. I said, man, when I came out the pussy, I was rich. What you mean? They done made us feel like they riches is our riches. No, man. Everything that is within me is what made me rich. Right now, bro, you go get a Bugatti and ride that motherfucker every street in Clarksville, and you catch a flat that night. The next morning, you riding with that fucking donut. Everybody gonna be talking about the donut. They ain't gonna give a fuck about the fact you got a Bugatti, nigga, in Clarksville. That's the fucked up mentality we got around this bitch, bro.
In the budget,
you know what I'm saying?
Call us, bro.
But now, I just said all of those, I just named like a few facts on the negative tip. Now, all 5 of us can get together and say, we're going to ignore all of that bullshit.
There you go.
Bro, you know how much fucking further we'll get not spending however many minutes it just took me to explain all of those realities. Don't fall victim to the people that you love most supporting you last. Sometimes you have to tell a motherfucker to kiss your ass. And not just trying to rhyme, it just came in right on time. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the motherfuckers you love the most don't support you last. So it's sometimes you have to even tell them to kiss your ass. What do I mean by that? Fuck with the motherfuckers that support you, regardless of if it's the motherfuckers you love the most. And once they see that you ain't giving a fuck whether they supporting or not, then they gonna fucking jump on shit. That's a harsh reality we face. That's why I came with the phrase left foot mashing, because my heart on that side. I love you enough to ignore that jealousy, that envy, that shade. Keep on mashing to the motherfuckers who trying to have a parade. Then when I come with that cash, I'm still gonna look out on your hating ass. Because you didn't know I was gonna do that anyway. Man, God, it's attention, motivation, and education. Hey, man.
Dealing with talent, because in my mind, when you deal with talent fairly, you level the playing field.
And real niggas can call me like Lil Smoke, and I can get up with him on any given day, dog. Cause it's my nigga. You hear me? Real talk, bro. No bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that many niggas, man. This my nigga, man. I fuck with Smoke, dog. So, fuck what nigga got to say about him, man. It is what it is, man. I'm rocking like cut off stocking, man. You know what I'm saying? I swear, dog. I swear, man. I'm rocking on any given Sunday, man. You hear me? Yeah. Man, nigga know what's up with me, man. I ain't gotta explain it, man.